never free.
Interesting. So we've clarified the existence of P1 and P2. So is this a third mind iteration? Are we the third iteration of the test subjects? Or is this the third body?
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters now.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor... No other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster!
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Loot? Nope. I'm getting some control back. I've said it in pretty much every stream that I've ever done with a game. I never like it when a game takes away my mobility and movement. Okay, before she gets here, let's quickly hit this. Maybe get a blueprint. Ammo went elsewhere. Before she gets here. Come on. Come to me. Okay, there's something behind there, but let's quickly check this computer while we're in this weird limbo state.
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots. I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Well, whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you think you're better than everyone else?
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
A little more info on how he got himself locked up. What's up with you, Les? Just waiting for me? Okay. Chest back there. Are we gonna make our way over that way? Possibly so. I'll pay more hallucinations. I'm gonna go ahead.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Are you gonna pull me out of this body?
Fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it? What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
Whoopsie daisy.
Reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voshod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Hydration
Charles?
check.
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voshod polymer extension?
The Voshod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Zaharov.
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
I don't know if these will necessarily line up. I did mention that whoever Charles supposedly is has some degree of function in the collective control interface.
State your name
And
personal access
again,
code.
it's sus that
Invalid
Charles
name.
had the
Fine, I'll
exact
hack
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code
Charles.
accepted.
Yeah, there you go.
Access granted.
I was gonna say, the fact that he knew exactly how Zaharov died when Sechenov was the only one there, and he's the one that hit it with
Charles.
his stuff.
Are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
4? Heyo.
So,
There we go.
how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Go to the train platform.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Here's another one.
Babina. This is gonna be a lot of reading. That's basically dissecting a living person.
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
Okay. This is a literal info dump.
Yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I get it.
You may begin.
So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or so.
Huh. Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect the motherland.
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with is a machine?
I think it's Betsy. Yes,
So, you think Olga is human?
that makes sense to me.
Please note that I never told you that either of them was human.
So they're both machines?
Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this experiment are human. Thank you for
Including
your
you?
time. Please escort the subject out.
Making my way around town. Those are emotes they're talking about. Slang. Youth. Evolution. Lots of topics to cover. I do not need to search all those desks. Like, I'm an impulsive searcher, don't get me wrong, but that is extra. So many computers to read. Okay.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
So much to read. I'm just gonna I'm gonna like fat skim these, and then if you guys want to pause and read. The West sucks. Now you can become a Soviet. What we talked about earlier about the ocean. They're being the ballerinas. Rationing. Okay. That was a very quiet episode. And he emailed himself.
After the incident, Plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer extension. So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him called Voskhod. Cheriton, may he rest in peace, would be pleased to hear that his designs had not been wasted.
Alrighty then. They really gonna hit us with the actually the crispy critters things is part of the lore, so it's not stupid we keep saying it. Even though it 110% is. I'll not back down from this hill. Unless you're gonna hit me with the exact same thing from Bioshock 1, which if you do Bioshock 1 me, I will not be happy. If you don't know what that means, you'll find out probably soon. mess with the body. So much reading. Here are the two friends. Hello? Yep, that's time paradox. The V2 rocket, to my knowledge, was the basis of space rockets. That's why it's important. Humans will compete with each other. Just PR, supply list. Somebody ordered flowers. Hemlock was their monster boys. People died because of it. Special Soviet era article. And Lesna and Plutonium are in comas and dying or dead. Basically, the humanization or the consciousness of robots and forced evolution. Really, they're covering the whole spectrum here. I mean, it's kind of smart. It's really way too extra, but they're hiding essential... Oopsie daisy. They're hiding essential information here. But what the shit? Oh, these are the two of them playing the game. Oh wait, no, this is someone else. Maybe it is. Basically, the kids suck. They listen to music. Needs help. Sleeper agents. Hello?
Nechayev has emerged from his year in rehab a new man, with new habits and behaviors. For example,
fond of a certain euphemism, crispy critters.
Certain euphemism, crispy critters. It all started after one of the medics described him and Blesna as crispy critters during his recovery. He was still in a coma at the time. He suddenly leaped out of bed and nearly strangled the medic to death. The staff subdued him by shouting, "We're under fire," after which Plutonium ducked for cover, hit his head, and passed out. Ever since then, crispy critters has become part of his vocabulary. Could it be an example of psychological imprinting?
Possibly. Dude's basically super maniacal about that. Why help others? Zaharov's dead. And information power. Talk about information power. Jeez, lad, so much information.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of Limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
This game just spent like the last 30 minutes explaining the entirety of the plot, like what all the, you know, the little secrets and hints and stuff were, pretty much, including the final boss secret stuff, through computer emails and audio recordings and a dialogue prompt. Like, I already knew what the story was gonna be almost entirely from the onset. Like, it's not that shocking to me. It's just that, like, after not really telling the story that well, they just said, you know what? Why don't we just give it to you? But, like, really give it to you. Like, you know, take one over on you, too, while we're here. Like, oh my god, I've never seen such an, like, info dump.
Oh, you've got a very large data exchange sector, Beacon. I'd like to interface with it right now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload in my neurocomposite architecture, Betsy. My system's core processors have begun to consume a large quantity of electricity.
I demand that you interface with my system immediately and transmit all your data to me in large packets, Beacon.
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know, humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your
Is
data
this,
through
like,
a
halal to
firewall
listen
will make
to?
information exchange less pleasurable. Please accept my access protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
I'm not, if you don't understand what you just heard, I'm not going to explain it to you. And if you're under 18, don't ask. If you're over 18, ask an adult. And if that adult tells you to, like, leave, then just leave. Leave it be. Okay. Gotta give them titties. So the original ballerina was supposed to be tall AF. That's interesting. Okay, 2 more computers? Yeah, just the 2. Okay. Okay, last one. And I think let's get out of here, save the game, and then we'll wrap up for today. This has been an inch. Hello? Did I already read this? I'm just gonna assume so. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I already read that. Okay.
The launch of Collective is coming. We can't be late.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I need to get to a save station. Hydration check.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!
Good timing. Wonder if her head will still be attached by the time we're done. I know that's rather grotesque, but let's be honest. Yep. That's the elevator, and that's her guts. Yep. Oh, hey, it's a continuation of last time.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this?
I mean, you keep turning me into a furry. I'm not that happy.
My father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge with the world. That book is human greed and human evil. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses.
Well, alrighty then.
Shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all
Eat. I was gonna jump off, but okay. Didn't give me a chance. You gotta think, with the amount of blood in a human body in that small elevator,
Dr. Sechenov
get
just
painted
held a
red.
press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full
My question
operational
is-
capacity, and the red alert will
Finally
be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
I wonder
Where?
what's
Tell
the
me,
connection.
how am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody
Yep.
rampage?
Yep. I was
You
gonna
were a
say,
nice boy
is
when
her
my
daughter his
was
wife?
around, but ever since she passed away, you do
I
nothing
know it
but
kind of
sulk
sounds
and fly
bad
off
since
the
she just
handle
said
at the
it,
drop
but
of a
like,
hat. Nothing but
she has to
blood
have
and
some
ripped
connection.
off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka.
Ekaterina
They
Katya.
played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
All of
Anything
them.
will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zakharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive.
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters! What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
I want to click the first one.
Whatever, lady.
But I don't have a save, and I don't want to mess it up. I mean, it could have just been like a reset situation. But still. Is it going to give me my old stuff back? It does, okay. So obviously this is endgame. I'm going to end
Honey,
here.
I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Yeah, that's all you guys. I'm not even touching that with the pole. We are entering the final bosses area. Do I want to keep... don't want to disassemble them. I'm carrying a... Oh wait, I use my condensed milk. So... Can we stack these? We cannot. But... I don't know how much boss fight we're going to get into, but... Might as well be ready to do it. Energy recharge, do we need... Not particularly. Okay. 3 smalls. Do we even need smalls? At this point, I only stock up on some larges because we're getting into a boss fight. 5 should be good. Put away these. I'll keep 3 smalls for damage that come along the way. Why not? Maybe 2 spots, but I have everything boosted. 3 sets of Fat Boy. I keep more Fat Boy on me for a boss fight. Oh, why is this only 3? Good thing I checked. 6. I want to have the max I can carry. And should I carry? I'll do one more AK. I want to keep the Dominator on me. Yeah, I'm going to keep it on me. I don't know if I'll need energy, but it's always a possibility. Okay, Fat Boy upgrades. That's all the way upgraded. There's nothing there I can upgrade additionally. That's Polygon 12. Don't even know what that is. Don't really care what that is. Okay, and no, we'll save it for if the future calls for it. Why not? And the Dominator, do I have anything? No. Nothing else I can make. Let's do polymers. Okay, 72. Means I can't afford that. What about my shield stuff? Can't afford that. Can't afford any of that, so we're gonna save. And we are going to end here, and we'll have one final session. So, with that being said, thank you so much to everybody who came on today's stream of Atomic Heart. If you enjoyed and you want to be around for the next one, which should be the finale, feel free to drop a follow over there on Twitch, and I'll let you know next time I go live. And for all my lovely YouTube viewers, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to help out with the channel. And if you already subscribed, hit that notification bell as well. It'll let you know when more Atomic Heart goes live on YouTube. With that being said, as always everyone, stay safe, take care, and peace out.